Hi YouTube, this is Rosemary. Drink your water. I have more ice than water in mine. Quick question to answer. I know that I'm answering a lot of questions here lately, and I honestly, it looks like all I'm doing is answering, a daily question, but that's not what I'm doing. I guess I am doing that, but I answer lots of questions. It's not just one. It's, people have concerns, and let me tell you why I'm so passionate about this. And I know that a lot of you already know why I'm passionate about it, but when I had gastric bypass and I had questions, I couldn't get any answers. I would be so frustrated. So frustrated. Even Connie, that's how come she found YouTube, or in a way, so to speak. She calls me up and says, look, your answers can be answered on computer. And I didn't want to get on the computer. I'm like, no, I'm a computer dummy. I'm not going to know how to work it. And she really pushed it. Get on the computer right now. I'll tell you how to do it. Boy, she was mad. And you don't mess with Connie when she's mad. So I was like, okay. So I got on the computer. Anyway, to make a long story short, this is why I answer these questions. Okay? And that's why I say no question is a bad question. I had many. And I didn't get them answered until I found you guys, until I found YouTube. Okay? Long story, long. So the question is, and it's about someone that has very low self-esteem about themselves. So I'm not even going to try and read the note or the letter. And believe me, I've had many. So don't be offended. I just have a feeling that there's so many more out there that feel the same way. And the question was for me anyway. So the question was basically asking me, have I ever felt unloved because I was so big? Yes. Oh yeah. I'd be out in public and feel unloved. I'd be in a group of, I came from a big church that I had many people that loved me, and I felt like I was in amongst many, many people, but alone. Does that make sense? I felt like I was just, I could do many things, and I did many things, but I was doing them alone. I had friends that loved me and still love me, and we'd go out and everything, and they accommodated my weight many times. We wouldn't go to certain places because they weren't going to have, it was going to be a place where there was only booths, or anyway, I couldn't sit on the floor. So if we went to the lake, I had to always make sure there was a table out there, or a chair that I was going to be able to sit in and not break. We've all been there, okay? So yes, I did feel unloved many times in my own home. But again, I think it has to do with who you are as a person. Connie kind of hit on it a little bit the other day in one of her videos. She said that she would be so tired and still wear a smiley face to show her husband that she was okay. She's going to be pushing that cart and buying those groceries, but she was exhausted. She was tired. I know, because I was with her many times. And she didn't want to tell anybody she was tired because she saw everybody else around her happy. Well, that's the way I was. I saw everybody else with smiles on their face, so I had to have one. And I saw the way people looked at me and the way people pitied me, So if I could tell you anything right now, and I know that you're starting a weight loss regime, you have not had any kind of weight loss surgery, and you're not going to, I don't think. You're scared, or you don't have insurance. I'm sorry. I did read the whole letter. By the time I try and get back to it, I'm not going to get back to it. It's anyway. So I say to you, sweetheart, begin slowly. There's a girl on here. Her name is Life by Jen, and I did a video about her. And if you go to one of my videos, I have her title up on top. But she's not had weight loss surgery, and she's doing it, and she's lost close to 200 pounds already. And so there's a lot of motivation, a lot of inspiration here. Please continue, and I'm going to share her with you when I share this video with you. So don't be afraid. You're gonna know who she is. And I know you want to be anonymous, and I did ask you for permission to speak of this. I did not say anything really that the letter entailed, but what you asked me. So never be afraid to ask me another question. I want to be here for you in any way that I can, and if this is the way that I can be a help, then that's what I want to be. You know, a lot of times I wish I could give so much more, but this is the way that Rosemary gives back. And I've been so fortunate to have in my life a support group that has supported me, you know, my sister, my family, now YouTube family, and that means so much. So don't walk away from YouTube or this support group. It is such a blessing when you really stop to look at all the people that are doing it without beating themselves up, you know. Okay, you say you can't seem to stop ordering pizza. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. And actually, you can have pizza. You can eat pizza. And it doesn't have to be bad for you. You can make your own healthy pizza. There's all kinds of recipes. In the search bar, Google in, you know, healthy pizza or low carb pizza, and believe me, it all comes up. You know, there's an answer. There's an answer. And start loving yourself. Start looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I love me. I love me for me. You know, when you begin to love yourself, it comes out, and others will love you for it. They will. I know. I've walked those shoes. I love you, and I hope I could help today. That's all I want to do. I love you. Bye for now.